AI is everywhere. And I'm one of the early AI copywriting pioneers, so some may call me the AI OG if there is such a thing. And I'm here to tell you that AI will not replace copywriters, at least not in the way that you think. But this will replace copywriters, and you can take advantage of this, jump ahead of the copywriting pack, and earn a lot more money in the process than copywriters that aren't knowing about it, aren't using it, aren't savvy like you are, because you're watching John Benson, and this is Sales Copy Secret. Okay, to reveal what will replace copywriters, it's not ChatGPT or anything like that. I have to share a little bit of insider information about how AI even works and what the very near future holds for AI in general. Then this is going to make a lot more sense. Okay, there's something right now that's very hot in the AI world called Agentic modeling. That's essentially creating a series of AI agents that act as real people would act in the company. Well, I'm going to give you an example. Let's take a marketing company that specializes in, copywriting? Yeah, copyright. Okay, let's say that you have your copy team sitting around a boardroom table and you're brainstorming big ideas and hooks for a new client. This can go on for hours, right? Until somebody comes up with some great idea and they go, oh, that's a great idea. We should use that. It's so awesome. Everybody goes, yeah, I've never heard that angle before. That's awesome. That new angle. That's John Hamm in Mad Men. That's it. That's the hook, right? Gets paid all that money for it. Let's test it. Well, in AI, that's agent number one, the big idea generator. AI would replace this team of virtual, people with virtually millions of people that are trained on the same task, millions of data trained on the same task, with the only thing that it does is creating big ideas. That's its only function. Boom, done in seconds versus hours. Now, back to the real world. The copy team in this boardroom tests this new hook with a focus group of buyers that they know are interested in their offer. Hey, it tastes to test really well. Well, in AI world, that's agent number two, focus group. In this scenario, agent number one passes data to agent number two, which is solely trained on testing big ideas specific to avatars interested in buying your offer. Trained by millions and millions of data points, from Amazon reviews to live Q&As to YouTube comments to you freaking name it. And the focus group AI runs this data in a matter of minutes, spits it back to you. Wow. Now back to the real world. After the team's big idea is approved, it's time-consuming, human-driven focus group, it's time for a series of ads. So the guy on the team that specializes in ad writing goes to work and he whips up maybe 10 or so ads. Maybe it takes him a few days, a week or so to do, depending on how fast he writes. Well, in the AI world, that's agent number three, the ad generator. An ad generator is trained on hundreds of thousands of the top performing ad creatives in the world right now. Its sole function is to weave all these ideas together into ads. So it doesn't come up with 10, it comes up with hundreds. It doesn't take a week, it takes minutes. Back to the real world. And you're seeing how this is working, right? Now the copywriting team knows they need a killer VSL. So they start with the VSL lead. This is the first 500 to 1,000 words to get their prospect with this big killer idea, perfectly matches and complements their ad creative, ties everything together. And of course, that's going to require a VSL copywriter, an A-list copywriter, if they really want to knock it out of the park. So they do their best. They either hire someone, it could take them weeks, he could be booked for months, or they use an on-staff writer. Maybe they're on an A-lister or a B-lister. Takes him days or even a week, depending on how fast he is again. And in AI land, that's agent number four, the lead generator. And you can guess what's going on from now, right? Taking everything, passing from agent to agent to agent, and all it does is create monster VSL leads. All it does is do that, and does it in a matter of seconds. Now, you may be scared. You can keep going, but you can see how ChatGPT or anything else like that alone can never replace copywriters, at least by themselves. But these agentic-based systems will. They absolutely will, and I know that because virtually every agent I just listed is already inside my own AI, Benson. Okay, now it requires the pro or agency access to get to all those, and that's being used by our early adopter agency clients right now with insane success. But before you freak out and say, well, then why even try to be a copywriter? Guess what? These agents that we're talking about, these human agents, these human agencies, they all have copywriters. They're just all trained in Benson on how to use this agentic model. And they're basically unfireable because they bring human talent to the equation. Now, AI still uses and benefits from that human talent, and it always will. But guess what? Now they get to work instead with dozens of people. They just get to trim their team down, and that team has intense job security. Now, if you're freelancing as a copywriter, imagine what a tool like this could do, or tools like this could do for you. You could just replace like a whole team. You could come up with big ideas like that. You don't have to go out and test it with focus groups. You probably wouldn't do that anyway as a freelancer. You'd probably spitball it, put it live. We all do it. It's okay. It's okay. Don't you? I've done it. But this is so much better. Why not have it tested? Why not have it spit back with better results? And then why not have it write a lead or a VSL faster than anything you could write, 100 times faster and probably a lot better? And that, my friend, will eventually positively replace old school copywriters. Using this agentic-based model as a tool, not as a human replacement, is where it's at. Putting your creative input together with tools like this is the next great frontier of copywriting. And it's not tomorrow, it's right now. Check out Benson below. You can test drive it for $1. See for yourself. You may want to upgrade to agency after you do that. It's more expensive, of course, but you get the taste for $1. You can see exactly what we're up to. See you inside.